Good morning, and welcome back to another day of slinky, scaly, slithery snakes. Many poisonous snakes, such as coral snakes, use their bright markings to warn other animals to stay away. Some harmless king snakes and milk snakes look enough like poisonous ones that predators leave them alone. Other snakes use their colors to hide. You can tell how a snake deals with danger by its color pattern. Snakes that slither away often have striped bodies. The stripes make it hard to see that the snake is moving at all until sadly and suddenly it's gone. Many snakes that live in trees are green. Their color hides them well. Some are also long and thin like vines. People walking in tropical forests must be careful. If they reach for a branch, they might grasp a snake by accident. Snakes are camouflage experts. Yeah, they are. Best fashion sense in the animal kingdom, okay? Solid brown or gray, my favorite colors of clothes. Snakes lie on the forest floor, partly covered by leaves. The leaves break up the snake's long, thin outlines. Snakes decorated with spots and blotches also blend in with their surroundings, making them hard to see. These patterns are just as good for hiding the snake from its prey as from its predators. Many of these snakes lie in ambush, sometimes for weeks, waiting for their prey to show up. Some snakes attract their prey instead of ambushing it. The tail tips of such snakes are brightly colored, such as white, pink, my favorite color, or yellow. The snake holds its tail up and wiggles, wiggle, 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 while the rest of its body is hidden under the dull colors. The curious prey comes close, and then the snake grabs it. A snake's senses help it find food. Snakes can't hear well, but they easily feel vibrations through the ground. Many snakes have poor eyesight, but they all have a keen sense of smell, which is by far the most important way a snake takes in the world around it. When a snake flicks out its forked tongue, odor particles from prey or other snakes that have passed by stick to it. Scent cells, so that's cells inside of their tongue. So there's like little cells that are like sensors. They react to the odor particles and tell the brain what's out there. Heat-sensitive nerve endings on their heads allow many snakes to feel the body heat of their prey. Pit vipers have these sensors concentrated into two pits that lie between their eyes and their nostrils. Scientists think pit vipers can also tell the shape or size of a warm-blooded animal by using these pits. So let's just do a quick recap. So some snakes are poisonous and have venom, so be aware. Snakes use their skin color to hide. These green ones are like branches. And then these brown ones, who doesn't love a good shade of brown, hide under the leaves, and they hide and wait to kill the little mousie. And then some snakes have bright endings on their tail. So like this one has a bright yellow tail, and that bright color sticks out and wiggles, and that attracts prey so that it can hunt it. And that rattles and shakes, and this is just staying still underground so that it can like trap the animal. And then the tongue has sensors that it releases to use it to sense if other animals are nearby or if other snakes went by there. And last but not least, these pit vipers have heat-sensitive nerve endings. So we learned about this in animal senses. So this is a text-to-text connection. Oh yeah. So we learned from animal senses that some animals kind of sense that heat from other animals. So this is the example. So these snakes, okay, rattlesnakes, they can sense heat from their prey. So they can use kind of that like infrared ray vision to find the heat from a mouse or whatever they want to eat nearby. Very cool. Stick around for this week for another episode of Slinky, Scaly, Slithery Snakes.